Hi loves, it's Shanda. How are you? And welcome to Shanda Says. Tonight is Wednesday, and do you know what Wednesday nights are? Yeah, it's the Pink Room. How are you? And welcome. Have a seat and enjoy this ride with me. Tonight's topic is all about penises, dicks, cocks, all those little things that you like to reference the male appendage. Now, did you notice I said little? Now, in the past, I've done a video, does bigger mean better? And does size matter? But this particular video was brought to fruition by fan mail. Someone wrote in and asked me my thoughts about her relationship. Now, I'm going to tell you guys what's happening here. She has a great relationship, and he's a great guy, respectful, loving, giving, caring. Like, you couldn't ask for a better man. But when it comes to sex, his penis is not up to par. And should she leave? Is a little wee-wee worth leaving? Well, I'm one of those people. A lot of times people, when we discuss sex, a lot of times people are like, well, sex isn't that important in the equation, or sex is not the most important thing in the relationship. And I'm one of those people that believe that sex is one of the top two things that make a relationship. And if you're not fulfilled sexually, at some point, that issue will be knocking at your door. And it is an issue that you both have to address. Now, I will say this, young lady, because I know you're watching. One thing about the male appendage, you can't change it. It is what it is. The only way to change it is surgery. You know, they have implant surgery for men to make it bigger or wider, thicker, have more girth. But the reality is most times a lot of men don't want to do that. So if you're co-signing the relationship, you're co-signing the cock. Yeah, I said that. But it's the truth. I mean, you can't change a man's wee-wee. Now, believe it or not, I have had women write in and say that their man's penis can be too big. Like, to me, is that a problem? Well, some people's problems are other people's pleasures. But there are women out there who have men who are extremely big, or he's extremely wide, and it's just uncomfortable. So what do? The reality is, again, a man can't change his size. And honey, I'm going to tell you one thing. Ain't no man nowhere on this earth going to go to the doctor, get his penis smaller. No. I think a lot of times a big cock is connected to a big ego. Men that have a larger appendage, I feel, and I could be wrong because I don't have an appendage, but I think that there's a lot of confidence in a man that has that. Even if he's very quiet about it, even if an assumption is made that he's not that big, the fact that a woman may think one thing but they find out something else is very powerful for a man who doesn't have a problem with size. But the reality is, once you're with a person, you can't change their size. Now, women today, we could change our breast. Nowadays, you can change your ass. You could get a bigger ass. But for a man, it's, you know, it's much harder for men to, you know, they got what God gave them. And I'm going to tell you this. A lot of people don't realize this. 88% of men have the same penis size as their father. So genetically, most men are like their dads. Get it from his daddy. So if it's small, chances are his daddy's small. He's big. Chances are that daddy's big too. But anyway, it's a sticky subject. even pronouncing it, I'm getting it all messed up because penises, tough subject. Tough subject. It's something we all talk about, but it's something very hard to discuss in an open platform. But that's what the Pink Room is all about. So my question to you, ladies, is, would you leave a man if his penis did not satisfy you? And would you stay with a man who's not great in terms of relationship, but his penis is good? And guys, if you're watching, are you big? And if you're really big, has it been a problem for you? And if you're smaller, has that been a problem for you? And what do you do? What do you do? I cannot wait for these comments tonight. I love you guys. Email me, shandasays1@gmail.com. You can also leave your comments on Instagram. You can follow me at Shanda Says. I'm not private. Again, you can just go on and your girl is waiting for you. You can also leave me a comment on Twitter at Shanda Says. And make sure you follow me. I'm somebody you should be following. Don't you think so? I think so. I love you guys, and until next week, have a safe weekend. Now, tomorrow is Halloween, and I will tell you, your girl is all about Halloween. I just love kids and passing out candy, so I'm going to be doing all that fun stuff. I'm going to be treating around here tomorrow. What are you guys going to be doing? But anyway, I love you, and we'll talk soon. Mwah! Kisses. Bye-bye.